Today we're here with the lovely Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, psychology expert, community activist, and president of the NAACP chapter out of Council District 15. Welcome, Dr. Bryant.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Now, most people are familiar with the history of the NAACP as the nation's premier civil rights agency, but can you explain more about the mission and why this organization is still relevant given the progress that we made in the last century?
We have been around since 1909. We are the oldest and the biggest civil rights organization, not in the nation, but in the world. Our mission is to secure, the political, the educational, the social, and the economical spaces in order for us to be able to eliminate the race-based discrimination so that everyone can have equal health care, so we all can have the right, portion of justice and representation so that our votes can be respected and they can be heard. And, the thing is, I always say you either got to have a seat at the table or a voice at the door. You may not be at the table, but be at the door and have a voice. We had Martin Luther King, who was a member and a freedom fighter, a part of our organization. The list goes on and on and on as far as the individuals who are just game changers, who are part of our organization, who were the pioneers to show us a lot of the blueprint that me, myself, and the rest of our members and our presidents and NAACP are adding on top of that foundation.
I know that your passion is around, the work you do in psychology and around mental health. So can you talk about how the mental health work that you do contributes to the work that you do with the NAACP in that heart space?
I've always studied people, and I always had a really deep yearning, seekingness of understanding why people do what they do. And then as I start to understand why they do what they do and where the trauma comes from and the impact that trauma has on people, again, I became more eager. And I said, well, if I can understand the trauma and I can understand the impact, then I can try to figure out a resolution. And if I can't resolve, of course, the impact of the trauma, then maybe I can help individuals learn how to cope. We have to be able to get to a space of really educating our Black community on the importance of mental health.
Thank you for the work that you do in the community. We definitely appreciate you for being here.
Anita, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Absolutely.